Hello everyone, my name is Uyi. Welcome to DocMed. Today's topic is on heart attack. When we inhale, we take in oxygen. Oxygen helps to keep our cells alive. The heart pumps out oxygen-rich blood throughout our body through vessels called arteries. The heart itself has arteries that supplies its muscles. These arteries are called coronary arteries. When there's a blockage in the coronary arteries, it causes reduced blood flow and also reduced oxygen to that part of the heart. Over time, when the heart is starved long enough, it can become damaged and eventually die. This results in a heart attack or myocardial infarction. One of the most common causes of heart attack is atherosclerosis. It is when fat, cholesterol, and other substances come together and form a plaque. This plaque causes the walls of the arteries to harden and become narrower. This reduces the amount of blood flow that artery is supplying. The plaque can also rupture, and when this happens, blood clots forms around it, causing a blockage in the artery. Another cause for heart attack is coronary artery spasms. This is temporary tightening of the walls of the coronary arteries, and it can be triggered by stimulant drugs like cocaine, amphetamines, or even tobacco. Atherosclerosis develops over time. Usually has no symptoms until the damage is so bad that the blood flow to that part of the heart has reduced substantially. And once that heart muscle dies, the damage is permanent. The amount of damage to the heart muscle depends on the area that's been supplied by the affected artery and the time between injury and treatment. This is why a heart attack is a medical emergency. According to the World Health Organization in 2016, coronary heart disease was the leading cause of death for both men and women worldwide, killing approximately over 9 million people. Heart attack is the most common form of coronary heart disease. Center for Disease Control and Prevention states that in the United States, every 40 seconds, one person suffers a heart attack. Research is also showing that African Americans have a gene that makes them very sensitive to salt. So they are at a higher risk for high blood pressure, which is one of the leading causes of heart attack. Not everyone who suffers a heart attack will show the same symptom or even show the same severity of symptoms. Some people have mild symptoms, some have very severe pain. Some people show just one symptom, while others show a combination of different symptoms. There are even people who don't show any symptoms at all. This is called silent myocardial infarction, and it's very common with people who have diabetes. Some heart attacks happen suddenly, or sometimes they give warning signs and symptoms for weeks, days, or a few hours. But the earliest warning sign is usually a chest pain that is triggered by physical activity and goes away when you rest. This is called angina. It is caused by temporary decrease of blood flow to the heart. If you feel discomfort, tightness, heaviness, pressure, squeezing, or pain in your chest, arm, or below your breastbone area, please seek medical attention. You might be experiencing a heart attack. Some women don't have any chest pain or discomfort when they're having a heart attack. Other symptoms that both men and women, especially women, experience when having a heart attack are discomfort that goes into your arm, back, throat, or jaw, feelings of fullness, indigestion, heartburn, sometimes nausea or vomiting, feeling lightheaded, dizzy, or fainting, suddenly breaking out in a cold sweat, anxiety or fast and uneven heartbeats, severe weakness, or suddenly feeling tired for no reason for a long period of time, usually a few days. This is very common in women. And another symptom would be shortness of breath. Please, if you're experiencing those symptoms combined with chest pain, seek medical attention immediately. If you suspect that you or someone you know is having a heart attack, please get medical help immediately. If the person is unconscious, you can start chest compression, or if you're CPR certified, start CPR if needed. If you're able to get a hold of emergency services, you can ask them if the person can take aspirin. If the answer is yes, they have to chew it immediately. Aspirin is a drug that prevents further blood clotting. There are certain things that can increase your chances of experiencing a heart attack. There are things that we can control and things that we can't. For example, being over the age of 45 as a man or being over the age of 55 as a woman, that increases your chances of having a heart attack. Smoking or long-term exposure to secondhand smoke, having an unhealthy diet like eating a lot of trans and saturated fat, having a high salt intake, having high blood sugar or diabetes, high blood pressure, high blood cholesterol, being obese. When a person has high blood sugar, high blood pressure, and they're obese, these three things occurring together is referred to as metabolic syndrome. People with metabolic syndrome are twice as likely getting a heart attack compared to someone who doesn't. Also, having immediate family members who have suffered from a heart attack, lack of physical activities, stress, using stimulant drugs such as cocaine or amphetamines, having a history of preeclampsia, which is a condition that causes high blood pressure during pregnancy, and then also having autoimmune diseases such as lupus or rheumatoid arthritis. Now, all those things that I listed are things that increase your chances of having a heart attack. To reduce your risk of having a heart attack, we have to work with the things that we can control. Like, for example, quit smoking, reduce your exposure to secondhand smoke, change your diet, increase your vegetable, fruits, and fiber intakes, reduce the amount of saturated and trans fat that you consume, reduce your cholesterol intake, reduce your salt intake. You only need 1 teaspoon of salt. That's 2,300 milligrams of salt daily, no more than that. Check your blood pressure, blood sugar, and blood cholesterol, especially if you already have a pre-existing condition such as hypertension or diabetes. Maintain a healthy weight. Speak to your doctor about what a healthy weight is for you. Increase your physical activity. Try walking 30 minutes every day. Huge difference. Reduce your stress. Reduce and manage your stress. Don't do drugs, especially cocaine. And if you must take amphetamines, speak to your doctor and only take the dosage prescribed. If you have diabetes, heart disease, or you've had a heart attack before, take your medication. Speak to your doctor about any concerns you have about your risk of developing a heart attack. And if you or a family member is at high risk of developing a heart attack, one thing you should have is an emergency action plan. So, what you do, you create a list of medications that you're currently taking, medications that you are allergic to, and the contact information for your doctor for both during office hours and after office hours. Now keep this list in your house, in your car, in your wallet, at the office. It could save your life one day. Also, speak to your doctor about aspirin, whether it's safe for you to take it. That could also be very helpful if you have a high chance of having a heart attack. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and you can also follow my other social media pages on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.